the global economic landscape is undergoing profound changes. As the world's two largest economies, the United States and China exhibit significant differences in their trade strategies and approaches to international relations, which have far-reaching impacts on the global economy.
In early March, Trump announced the imposition of a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada, signaling a continuation of the protectionist stance that has defined U.S. trade policy in recent years. Allies and trading partners, including Canada, Mexico, and the European Union, have implemented countermeasures, such as imposing their own tariffs on U.S. goods. This tit-for-tat escalation has strained diplomatic relations and created an atmosphere of economic uncertainty, to say the least. Moreover, the U.S. risks becoming increasingly isolated in the global economy as other nations forge stronger trade ties with each other, often excluding the U.S. from new agreements.
In contrast to the U.S., China has embraced an open approach amid the shifting global economic landscape, standing in stark contrast to America's protectionist policies.
China has adopted a strategy of high-level openness, particularly focusing on deepening trade relations with the global South, countries in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. By offering zero tariffs on products from the least developed countries that have diplomatic ties with China, Beijing is positioning itself as a champion of global trade inclusivity. China's commitment to openness is further exemplified by the Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure and investment project spanning approximately 150 countries. Through the BRI, China is funding and constructing ports, railways, and highways, thereby facilitating trade and economic integration across regions. And this initiative has cemented China's role as a key player in global infrastructure development and has created new avenues for economic and social cooperation.
Overall, China's trade policies align more closely with the trends of economic globalization and the multilateral trading system. By emphasizing openness, cooperation, industrial upgrading, and the protection of livelihoods, China has played a positive role in stabilizing and advancing the global economy. In contrast, while U.S. trade policies have protected certain domestic industries to some extent, their long-term and global negative impacts are more pronounced. These policies have disrupted the international economic and trade order, hindering the healthy development of the global economy.
These contrasting approaches of the U.S. and China in global trade and economic policy highlight a broader debate between protectionism and openness at large. Tariffs often lead to higher costs, reduced competitiveness, and economic inefficiencies. Moreover, the U.S. risks falling behind in the global race for technological innovation and economic integration if it continues to prioritize protectionism over collaboration. As the global economy continues to evolve and shape, the success of these strategies will depend on their ability to adapt to changing circumstances. For the U.S., this may require a re-evaluation of its protectionist approach and renewed commitment to multilateralism.